I freaking love Monster Hunter, and when I love something this hard, it usually gets contagious pretty fast. So this video is going to serve as a introduction to Monster Hunter 2. It's not as grindingly difficult as Monster Hunter 1, but it's still pretty hard. It demands a lot of attention, both in the combat and the grinding. The grinding is kind of insane, so this is gonna serve as a pretty, an introduction to the series. I do want to get bosses videos, but this is going to be pretty much like what to do in the first 30 minutes or so. So I hope you're gonna enjoy this and get Monster Hunter 4 instead. Once you're done making the character, you'll get thrown into the game like pretty harshly. You don't really know what to do. You don't know what's up. You get thrown with no armor and a pretty much shitty weapon. In the case of Monster Hunter 2, it's worse. There's a day and night cycle and there's a season cycle over that. It means that quests you need may not always be available to you. Also, as I said, the weapons are limited. In Monster Hunter, weapons have sharpness. That means that if the sharpness is not good enough, the weapons are going to bounce. At the start of the game, all weapons have normal sharpness, or nothing, or just bad. The irony is that the Sword and Shield is considered among a lot of hunters to be the best weapon in the game. It's unrelentless, it's a machine at dealing damage, it just never stops. It's amazing, but for now, it sucks, because it's going to bounce all the fucking time. So for now, going towards your first decent weapon and armor set is going to be somewhat easy. It just takes a bit of time. What you have to do is buy some mind picks and just go out there and have some fun. The first quest available to you is going to be the 5 mushrooms quest. That allows you to get other kind of mushrooms, also herbs and honey and pretty much everything else. From this point on, all you have to do is explore and gather everything that you can. If you see cracks in the walls, that means you can mine there. If you see beehives, that means they contain honey, and you should actually get as much of it as you can. Same for the blue mushrooms and the day herbs. So doing missions during the night removes the ability to craft potions, but you can still get the rest. So just like do the quest normally, just don't gather herbs too much. I would suggest not trying to fight right now. You have bad damage and bad sharpness, so when you hit monsters, it just goes away pretty fast. You also have no armor, so when they hit you, it's gonna hurt a lot. And it's gonna take an eternity for pretty much no reasons whatsoever. I mean, there's a mine point right there, but you can like just go elsewhere. Once you have the better weapons, though, it's insanely stupid. Here's the difference between a weapon that actually works and a weapon that doesn't work. This is the first version of the Greatsword. It costs nothing to do, and already there's one dead, and the second one is pretty much dead already. So, well, let's go ahead and have some fun beating them. From this point onward, you can actually grind monsters pretty efficiently. Doing the 5 mushroom mission also gives you dragon toadstools, which are pretty rare and very good to have, so get them, as many as you can. You can also fish at the bottom of the village using bait you found during the missions. That allows you to get food and items you will need for key quests, so do that. Before long, you will have a reasonable weapon that deals decent damage, and maybe even have green sharpness if you bother to upgrade it all the way. And then all you need is an armor set that doesn't suck ass. The battle set is actually pretty good because it gives you a small damage buff, which means you will have to fight for a lesser duration, which means you can save on potions. Also, combine the day herbs with the mushrooms to make potions, and then honey with the potions to make mega potions if necessary. And then you're good to go. Unlike me, don't pick the Bull Drone quest. If only the Bull Drone quest is available, go to your house and do the long nap. It's going to change the season, or just wait and do other quests, and the time will go around by itself. And then at some point, the Velociraptor is going to be available. I suggest you take on this guy first. Thank you for watching. If I got you interested in Monster Hunter via this video or something else, then feel free to say hi, and also, like, why you love the game, I guess. And I will see you next time for the Velociraptor and pretty much all the other 45 monsters. So, woo!